Okay, cool. Since the last time I did this, everything has changed. Lies of P has like three different difficulty level settings now, which they didn't before, which I appreciate. But it also made it so that when I went to I chose this game because I've streamed this game before, but then um, I was like, okay, well this will be a nice quick and easy stream. Just play this game. Oh God! And now everything is. Oh, I've had to change my settings so much. And if I remember correctly, this is a terrible place for lag. Uh, so let's go through, and I thankfully changed my settings again. I'm just gonna put everything to low. Oh God. Okay, that's fine. So one of something with the updates has made this game almost like impossible for my computer to handle. Oh my goodness gracious. Why? And I'm not talking about like them jumping out. That's very understandable for this game. I love her. She's doing her best. What is really kind of throwing me for a loop is the fact that my computer, which is not a bad computer, is just stuttering like crazy. Yeah, I know how to dash. I guess they added a lot of like tutorial settings as well, which they didn't have before, so now I'm getting a bunch of those, which is very fun. Um, Now the problem is it's been so long since I've played. You can see in the top corner, I'm missing, or I have 7,000 essence or souls. I can never remember what this game uses for their currency. But so I have 7,000 currency configuration that is sitting somewhere, and I have no idea where because I feel like I opened up a shortcut the last time I played, so this is the obvious direction to go, but I feel like there was somewhere else. Oh God. I hope it's not. I'm looking at my preview here, and it doesn't seem to be stuttering as bad as it is for me. So I guess that's good. I guess I'll just eat it on my end. Um, but yeah, like I started. I think I'll just continue on this way. 7,000 is not that crazy, especially with the level that I'm at. But I started this game where it's like, okay, last time I streamed, it actually went pretty well. And oh god, oh god, did I? Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. Just roll through it, just roll through it. Oh goodness gravy. Okay, 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 okay. I am a mouse with cheese. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, the input is not good. Can you swing? Thank you. This is awful. Is it my controller? What the fuck? Amazing. Love it. Ugh. I might have to change my controller now. I honestly hope that that was more lag than the controller because I really like this controller. Okay. I think it's fair to say it's the lag. What is going on? So this is basically my last like hour. I was like, easy game, let's go. Well, not easy, well, kind of easy game, but Everything's as low as can be. Ah, do I turn VSync on? I feel like that would make it worse, though. Fuck it. Let's turn it on. Oh, of course that fixes everything. VSync and me have a very troubled relationship, and she hates my pussy. We agree that like we've understood this part of our relationship from the very early days, and I guess like today she woke up and decided not to be a turf, and okay, sure, I'll accept it. We love it. Character growth. God, it is running so much better now. Ugh, I wish I did this forever ago. But so all of my settings in this game were reset. My NVIDIA graphics app was like essentially uninstalled. It's weird. Sometimes when they do updates for it, it basically almost doesn't register on your as even being on your computer if it's not like an updated enough file. Um, or file version. So then I clicked on it and then it's like, oh, it opened as if I just hit like a .exe file. Um, so it was like, oh, let's install. Okay, fine, we install that. Found out that part of the reason why I was having so much trouble with Lies of P was that for some reason it thought that my computer could do the best graphics, which right now I'm doing low while streaming, to be fair. So like, she's doing other things, but they thought that I could like it goes low, then medium, then high, and then best, which I don't think that there's a single game that I could technically do best on. Like, you know, like she's she's got some oomph to her, but like, you know, best is a bit is kind of, complimenting her too much. Um, so then that's why it's like the game basically just could not run when I first tried to do it. It shut down everything on my computer. I basically had to restart everything from scratch. I had to fix a bunch of different settings that were there. Like I couldn't even just open the game. Um, oh, is this where I think this is where a boss fight happens, if my memory serves. I'm gonna go back and double check here if there's anything else. But so I had to fix all those settings. I had to re-download the app. I had to fix a bunch of my um, OBS settings, which again, none of this should have changed. And then after I re-downloaded the app, it said, like the NVIDIA app, it was like, okay, there's no issues. Cool. And then I was having a bunch of issues, and I was like, what the hell? So then I ended up having to restart my computer, restarted it, loaded up the NVIDIA app, first thing I did, just in case. And then it said that I was like a bunch of drivers behind, so I had to update all my drivers. Okay, great, cool, we're good. And then I opened up, I had to redo the custom settings in NVIDIA again so that I could at least load to do the proper settings. Um, and then like then I had to do, the ever worrisome actually opening up the other apps that I need to stream. And then I needed to start streaming. And then for some reason OBS didn't like the sound of my voice and wouldn't let any of my microphone options work. So that was a whole thing. Um, Yeah, I've just been dealing with the transphobia of streaming. It is not just community members, apparently. Um, this is what they mean when they talk about um, institutional. racism and institutional. Oh, okay, cool. I deserved that for my joke. That was about what I deserved. Um, but this is what they mean when they talk about institutional oppression, where it's like, okay, well, people will talk about like, um, transphobia of like gamers, which ironically enough, like, isn't it's like either you're one of the most like chill people of all time, you're just straight up like trans or sucking cock or something, or you're like the greasiest of like, you know, vermin that you could find. Um, but also you gotta remember these apps are made by a lot of those people, so it's like, clearly it's like they hear my voice and it's like, oh, this is a trans girl. Okay, cool, awesome. Just okay, cool. When when I streamed more, oh God, when I streamed more regularly, uh, for my wife, who's probably gonna be like the only person watching this for the most part, I actually did sometimes get like, you know, dozen or two, um, people watching. And it's just funny to me where, and I'm not saying like, oh, I got like 2 dozen people watching me. This isn't meant to be like a not trying to make money off of this. I'm just kind of having fun. And it's just funny to me where it's like the first comment I got after so long of like trying to set all this up is fucking like most likely a bot. For anybody that didn't see it, it was just a comment. It was like a link to like AI views that you can get. So it's like, oh, hey, I see that you only have like one viewer, which is probably yourself and maybe your wife. Uh, why don't you go onto this site and pay money to artificially boost your numbers? And it's like, I that actually is very, huh. I'm I'm curious to see how common that is among like small streamers of like, obviously bots are everywhere regardless of what you're looking for. Like you just say, oh man, it's really hot out today, and then you'll get bots that are like, oh, there's this air fryer that can, you know, put it, okay, that can exhaust cold air and is very refreshing and yada yada yada, whatever, I don't know. And like, you'll just be bombarded by all of those like fake people. And um I am curious how many people are like, oh, this is a good fast track to kind of get a little bit higher on the directories. Um because like it's not something I would ever think of, like, because to me it's like, if I can't get eyes on me, like, I don't consider this a potential job for me. Um, like, it's one of those things of, if it happened, I would be open to potentially doing something like this more consistently or what have you. This is like the worst area to have. I think this is gonna shock me. Yeah, okay. This is like the worst area to have any type of lag, because I remember this as being a place that I've gone past, and it's kind of one of those rage areas. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Case in point of lag. Oh, I didn't die. Okay, 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 okay. We're fine. Oh, I'm out of heals because it happens. I got the item. That's cool. Okay. Okay. We're in this. Oh god, we're not in this. Oh, we're very much out of this. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's oh, what's this? What's this? I want it. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a chest. Oh, I'm gonna die while opening the chest. Oh, I opened it, but it didn't obtain it. Amazing. was not worth. Amusing. Oh. I forget what I was even something about bots. Oh, right. It was like if I don't think, or if I'm not able to kind of organically, draw that much appeal, then I feel like I haven't yet kind of earned my stars and stripes of being able to draw draw in people's interest. Like, I know it's like, a big luck game, and something like that could maybe, like, take people that would be like I don't know, a Kai Cenat type or what have you, and allow them to be in, like, you know, the the eyes of people that would be interested in that content. But I'm just like, okay, but now let's say I suddenly have 300 people. Somebody's like, oh, okay, this person's playing Lies of P, and whatever, they have 300 people watching them. Okay. Uh, Even if they don't think that it's weird that nobody's really commenting, or if they're just commenting like, you know, spam or what have you, it's like, I, at that point, it's like, besides the fact that I have to spend money for it, would I be able to adequately keep that person and whomever else like decides to drop in, keep them entertained for the time that I tricked them into watching me? Because I haven't gained any experience with actually, you know, having the best commentary or whatever. So it's like it almost hurts you more than what it would help, because it's like, if it's reversed, if you made it up to 300 viewers and then you were like, okay, I'm going to bot myself up to like 600 or 1,000 or something along those lines, I could kind of see it a bit more, because it's like, okay, you clearly are able to draw people in. You have the some sauce. Uh, you know, people like your zest, whatever. Um, but and like I could see them being like, okay, I'm able to talk to people. I'm able to draw them in. I'm going to get some AI people to help me out. Um, and then at least I'll have real people in there when people come to see me, and yada yada yada. Uh, but like, for the bots to like target, one or two viewer people, like, I feel like you'd be shooting yourself in the foot, because it's also like, if you have one or two viewers and you don't already have bots, like, you haven't already, like, you know taken that into account, or like looked into setting things up, you probably, fuck me, you probably don't have an insane amount of money anyway. Like that, I'm not like trying to like broke boy shame people or what have you. It's not like what I'm going for. But like, you know, I find if somebody's like a nepo baby or if they're like, a rich kid that's like, "Oh, I'm going to become a streamer. I'm going to become like, I'm going to you know, try to shortcut my way into not having to go and do a normal job and hand out resumes, and I'm gonna have fun while playing video games." Um, I feel like they would, you know, they'd already have something that they're like, "Oh, I'm going to spend my sugar mama's money to to jumpstart my streaming career." So it's like I'm not financially well off by any stretch of the imagination, and I can't imagine too many people starting and doing regular like 0 view streams or 1 view streams or whatever. Like I could see people being like what you might consider like middle class doing something like that, but you know, if you're like rich and like have a bunch of disposable income, I don't think you need like a bot to tell you to buy bots. Like, I feel like you wouldn't you wouldn't even think about not doing that, if that makes any sense. Also, like, thank you to the bot that just came in here to offer me uh like decided to come in here and offer me like a link to buy bots, because that gave me so much material to just kind of zone out and talk about like the efficacy and methods of properly using bots. I forget, what is this, just something that I kill? Okay. Ah, oh god, oh god. Oh, okay, okay. The lag is not great. And I lost it too. That's amazing. It's great. I love it. Okay, cool. Now where am I? I'm gonna need you to stop, bud. Okay? I mean, I've had to deal with chasers, but like, you don't. Oh, I'm all turned around. Oh, perfect. I wasn't able to grab that earlier. So, you know what? You were helping me out. You were being a chum. This wasn't where I went earlier. Okay. Oh, and now I got Adam after me, aka Frankenstein's monster. Oh, oh, okay, okay, we're good. We're in there. Hello, hi. I feel like, do I follow you? Sorry, I got distracted by it. I did see the hello. I did see your emotes earlier, and I was just like, uh, I do not know. I recognize the username for some reason, and I don't know if that's just a coincidence, and I'm being weird, or if what. It reminds me of one of the many trans creators I follow. I do love those little emotes; they're very cute. But hello, hi. I was you missed all my discussion about. all of the many trials and tribulations, and okay, great. All of the many trials and tribulations I had of the transphobic uh, um, apps that wanted to keep me down and wanted to stop me from streaming. Um, but I overcame. I came, and then I conquered, and then I started streaming. Um, Long story short, everything that I thought I had perfectly well set up from the last time I did this all needed updates, and all were reset, and it's just been a lovely time. And then I got a bot in here that wanted me to buy uh, other bots, which it's kind of a weird like um, or Ouroboros. Yeah, it's oh well, yeah. I mean that's fair. I mean, if you make content and you are potentially trans, I'm not. I don't want to add that on. I have probably seen you somewhere, um, because the the it's possibly my dyslexia. Um, Both of those are true. Okay, we love it. We're here for it. I mean, I guess technically speaking, both of those are true for me, but in a much different sense of I do things and don't really post them or are still in the process. Most of it, as you've probably, you know, had to deal with at times. Uh, I didn't want to. I have like a bunch of different video ideas and things I wanted to do for fun, but issues with voice and everything else. I was like, I don't. Do I really need to do this thing that I might find fun, or should I just, just hide away? Um, but also the thing that pushes me is that my wife watches these back, so. Um, you know, Supportive wife, supportive life. Mm. Yeah. It's really weird where I did the amazing thing of just going like, man, I really don't like the way that I look and I don't like the way that I sound. And then only focus on the way that I look and then just constantly going like, man, I really don't like the way that I sound. I kind of like the way that I look. Man, I really don't like the way that I sound. Man, I kind of like the way that I look. Oh, God, I hate the way that I sound. God, I'm hot as shit. Like, let's fucking go. Oh, but man, my voice fucking sucks. So it's just like I almost I had to wait until I got the almost like the feeling of like, oh, this bra doesn't fit me very well anymore. I need to go up in size before I was finally like, maybe I should do some vocal training. And I'm not really at a point right now where I'm like, oh, my voice is perfect. Oh, I'm amazing. Oh, let's go. I'm more so in just a thing of like, whatever. Like I am what I am. I'm going to only, I will never do anything in my life if I wait for perfection. Because especially where it's like I write like I'm a writer. Uh, yes, I didn't see that emote at all, but I also don't have better TTV, so I just very quietly was like, yes, okay, I see, I understand. Um, I used to have it, I don't anymore, and I don't really feel like getting it. Uh, so I was like, yes, I understand exactly what you're doing. Uh-huh. Well, I took that to be the case after you said, oh, this is broken. Where I was like, oh, okay. So I wasn't supposed to actually see that. Cool, we're good. Okay, I need to almost look at what the fuck is going on. Oh, I feel like I need to look at. Oh, that's a heart. I thought that it was just a. I thought that it was. I thought somebody was just breasting boobily. It's just like, oh, hold on. Hello, hello. Uh, let's see. Am I over weight capacity right now? Slightly heavy. Okay. It was just something about the way that I was. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. There was something about the way that I was moving that, like, it almost seemed like I was fat rolling. God, that's the first time I've said that term in a long time, and I'm just like, oh, there's a better name that we could come up for that. Come up with that. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Aha, there we are. Oh, but yeah, so I do a lot of writing. Okay, thank you. I'm getting a web novel started, uh, and I have a fanfic, of course, because, you know, why, I'm a trans woman, of course I do. Um, and you know, if I actually edited it until I truly wanted to, like, thought that it was good enough to be released, I would never release anything in my life. So I kind of realized I just need to treat my voice that way. And it allowed me to do a lot more things. Oh, this is one of those.
Another fine day in the city of Krat, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. I hope my return isn't too unexpected. It seems that our fates may be interconnected. Now, do pay attention. You won't want to miss when the king of all riddles says, "Riddle me this." I stand tall and proud when I'm young and bold, but I'm short and humble once I've gotten old. What am I?
Oh shit. Short.
That's right. Did
Okay.
you cheat? Are you cheating?
I
Better quit
wanted to
cheating.
cheat.
You're irritatingly good at this. Or am I?
I literally brought up on my
Really,
phone.
you are just, well, you.
Oh shit, I used to have this. And then I was
So
just like,
that's,
what?
you're either very
Candle.
lucky, improbably bright, or more likely, you're cheating. But I would never level such an accusation in a culture where dueling is still an acceptable method of solving disputes. I'm the king of riddles, not the king of
Oh my
sword
god,
play.
are you a congressman?
You know, I wonder, perhaps it's your connection to Candle. Because the answer is, right? You get it, but
That
you're not feeling violent. Huh.
you're
Even
not
better.
feeling violent.
Isn't as
Oh.
good a time as any to grant you this
Uh,
boon. Now, take your new key and say, "Give me some room."
can
I can tell you're
okay.
enjoying these times that we spar. I take leave of you now, but don't go too far.
I take leave of you now, but don't go too far. um, no, shut up. Stop. Stop. Um, what is it? It just kept reminding me of when I used to do like Joker impersonations when I was a child. Um, that was clearly a pre-transition thing. Um, what the heck was? Oh, what was it? Oh, right, the blender thing. I find it funny because my partner, um, when it, fuck off. I swear there's a jump here, but I can't remember because it's been so long. Um, my partner, whenever there's like, we barely watch anime because she's terrible at watching things. But when we do, like whenever there's like a Blender um scene, she's like, "That's Blender," and I was just like, "What?" And it's just like that scene. It's from it's a they did that in Blender, and I was like, "Is that bad?" I was like, "No." But it's just it's from Blender. I can tell, and I was like, okay, okay, cool." And you just saying that just reminded me. She's going to see this and she's like, "It's true. I see it. If I'll show you these like four other clips and they'll all remind you of that one clip from Apothecary Diaries or like I, I don't even sorry, I had to open up my phone because she's actually off work now. So she's actually probably going to jump in and be like, "What? Why are you streaming? You didn't tell me." No, pause that. Pause that. Okay, cool. Um Where was I? Oh, ladder. But yeah, I mean, I feel like and of course, this is a big like assumption, but like, or generalization, but I feel like all trans women have some kind of creative bone, and it goes for trans men too. I find that trans men just absolutely run the show when it comes to like webtoons or like any type of like more artistic or uh like drawn media, uh and trans women tend to be more like writing or like content creator focused, where like I've got a friend who's a trans man and he has such a big following um with like his art, but then he also does a web novel, and I was like, okay, cool. I feel like I've seen this before, and then like I started getting back into reading webtoons because they're essentially manhwas, and I've been really into my like romantasy manhwas lately, and I swear, like so many um almost every like trans story that I find on there, it stars a trans man and it was written by a trans man. And like the opposite does exist, but it's much more like what is it? The opposite exists in the sense of what I'm saying is bullshit regardless. Like this is clearly me doing like a, um overgeneralization based on like oh what's the term anecdotes and whatnot. So of course there's like trans women that do the same shit, but like you know all people that have a lot of shit going on tend to be drawn to art in some way. um but it's a lot more fun to say like trans women are such good VTubers and everything else rather than just like you know out of the genres of creativity that one can go into. um VTubing is a popular one, or just like video essays or whatever. um Kind of like that Venn diagram meme where it's just like, oh yes, this is clearly a straight person thing, and then it's just like everybody in the world likes this thing. Oh, just gotta text. But yeah, was reminded of that person through the message that's still in the chat. But that painful guy, that painful pay phone person was is always like such a strange combination of the Joker and the Riddler. Uh, and that's clearly what ow. It's clearly what they were going for, but oh, okay. Fuck me. Okay, cool. Fuck me again. It's clearly what they were going for, but like it's actually no. I'm coming back around to I love it where um because it's so campy and it's so unusual to see campy things nowadays. Oh, hello. Hi. This is strange, but hello. Hi. I did you just like look up like like people that did tags of trans people and that's why you like that's how you chose to raid? Like, hello. Hi. Um I hello. I am a trans woman, also known as a doll, playing this doll game. Um I had a better title for this, but then I couldn't remember how to change the title. Hello, welcome everybody. No. Oh, so I completely stopped paying attention to what was going on in the game. Hello, hi. I am not really a streamer. This stream is mainly for my wife, but I welcome all of you all the same. And if anything, this gives me more opportunities to say things that my wife might find humorous. So I thank you for the opportunity. Uh, no. Industry, East Antipa. I am Canadian. Oh, okay, okay, okay. C'est France. Oh, what's the thing? Uh, what's the Dexter's Lab thing? Uh, um, fromage. Is it baguette du fromage? I forget. What's it? Je m'appelle Luna. Oh, yeah, it's like the something like that. It's like I always forget what it is. It's he. I remember there's like a thing where it's like he becomes very popular with the ladies because he knows how to say, "Oh, omelette du fromage." Fromage de bite. There's two ironic things about this. One is my wife is a lot better at French than me, and she's not here. And the other thing is that she's calling me right now because I guess she didn't check her notifications to see that I was streaming, and I'm streaming for her. So now I'm not talking on the phone with her because I want because I want to make the stream for her. No, no, I'm not a man. To a school. That corn. Hold on, hold on. Processing. Am I a unicorn? I'll accept Transformer. Okay, okay, now my wife is like, no, you have to make me a mod right now. There's too many people talking in a language that you don't fully understand. Hold on, hold on. Je m'excuse. Um, yes, yeah, that's a, that's a very good point. Hence why my wife was immediately like, "Oh, you're streaming, but people are talking French. Okay, no, you need to make me a mod right now." Okay, perfect, perfect. Stop, stop. You can speak French. My wife is now in the chat quietly and texting me saying that she does not know how to speak French. Where? Why are you not showing up for me? Oh, there we go. What? Oh, okay, okay, okay. My wife is here. She can she can take care of me. uh, that I don't even. So I just read your translation. I don't even. What? I mean, were they trying to say like kiss my ass, but like like telling me? I don't know. I don't know. This is suddenly been okay. This has suddenly become a lot more dicey. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was in like a weird middle place where I was just like, well, okay, most of them have left now anyway, if not all. But I was in a weird place with it where it almost felt like they were doing like fake French, if that makes any sense. Where like they were doing. Oh, okay, okay. Because like I was, I know bits and pieces of French. And I was looking at it, I was just like, it almost looked like somebody was trying to make something look like French. But yes, I don't know really any slang. So that's probably it. Ah, okay. What other languages are allowed to have slang? That doesn't make any sense. They have to use the perfect terminology for every word. I mean, I knew as soon as they started joining in, I was just like, okay, so this is either a trans person that's like searched for the trans tag when they went to raid somebody, or it's somebody that was like, let's raid somebody that's like at 0 views, and then I just happen to be trans. Because they also seemed very confused when they joined in, where they were like, wait, are you what are you? I don't think they did it as like a. I don't think they um specifically rated me because I'm trans. Hi Juniper. Do you speak French? I have not. I stopped paying attention immediately as to what was going on. Um, I'm going to like zone out and then come back in, and I've just beaten the game. Um, what is it? No, yeah, Juniper, that's fine. I just had a raid of a bunch of French people that were unprepared for what they joined into. Uh, and I was also arguably much more unprepared uh, for. Well, no, I will say I was clearly more unprepared for the people that I think were from France, which apparently France actually has a very large, like, streamer base, or maybe not, maybe that's not the right term, but like, I know some of the biggest streamers on in like the France Twitch or whatever have like crazy views. Okay, perfect. I thought that door opened there. I mean, I feel like Pinocchio has always been, or are you talking about Pinocchio or what's the other guy's name? Not Pichetto. Geppetto? Yeah. Are you talking about Pinocchio or Geppetto? Because Pinocchio has always kind of, you know, had he's always gone through it. Like besides the fact of like low key being an accidental trans allegory to like being turned into a donkey. Like I think he got like did he get a termite at some point? That might have just been like a Fables thing that I read. Oh, uh, uh, uh. I was reading chat. I was reading chat. Okay, I deserve that. Yeah, but Pinocchio still got like the donkey ears and shit. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he was not irreversible. He got swallowed by a whale. Pinocchio, like the animated Disney movie, is like a horror flick. Are you kidding me? Yeah, but you know that all the Disney movies are like toned down from the rip-off Ben Grimm, or not Ben Grimm. What is it? Is it just the Grimm Brothers Grimm? Their versions? I say rip-off because they ripped off a lot of people to make those versions. French is a large political atmosphere. Yeah, with the French thing, yeah, I know. Like France is weirdly anti-LGBT now, where like even against gay people, which is weird because like the joke is that like France invented gay people, and like I remember reading a poll like a couple years ago that they like I think it was like 60% or something like that didn't fuck with gay people.
Looking good. Who'd have thought we'd make it this far? You've got all kinds of skills. Hey, everything went smooth as silk. And you know me, I don't impress easy.
Sure, but I gotta ask, you really gonna take on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood by yourself?
I feel like I've done this section before. I mean, a lot of this game was reset. Like I was talking about this in the very beginning where like all of my settings were reset. Excuse me, they added like difficulty levels to this that there wasn't before, which I'm not against. I'm not like a groiper that is like super like, you know, my game must be hard as nails and you know, you can't allow people that just want to enjoy this really cool stylized game. Um what is it? So I feel like maybe I might have lost some save progress somewhere. Yeah, I know he did. You didn't even have to give me the like yes, Pinocchio, well, newspaper stories. Wait, what? What do you mean newspaper stories? Is Pinocchio like Marmaduke? What are you talking about? Is it Calvin Hobbes and Pinocchio? I don't even know how this works, really. I forget. Um, I mean, also, yeah, Astra, like, everybody's been using trans people as scapegoats. Like, it's funny too because my mom did a trip with my sister like 2 years ago now, I think, and she kept talking to me about all these places in Europe that she went, and like it was so great, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this would be awesome," and I was just like, I feel like I can't go to Britain, and it's just like, why? Britain's like a really nice place. It's like because they would like kill me. Like what? And then I had to explain to her about like what Turf Island meant and everything else, and it took a while, like maybe a couple months to a year later after sending her a couple of different things, she finally opened up to um, maybe not going there. Okay, this is a bit extra. Like, did you really have to bring a coffin with you?
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my
Oh,
brother.
oh, this is a great time for lag. I feel like there's something I've been doing wrong this entire time. Why is my stamina coming back so slowly? Oh, oh, that's a thing. I forgot about the special moves. Okay, bye, Asta. Or Astra, thanks for stopping by. It was fun talking with you. Fare thee well, good soldier. You too. Keep up the good fight. It's just me and you in here now, though.
Hey,
Ooh.
what's the big idea leaving us behind? Oh, I knew we shouldn't trust them. Let's get out of here and give those lousy bums the business.
Honestly, I'll probably finish once you get home. Like a like there's no real reason to keep going after that.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Okay, lover. I see, I see. Okay, so they have one main guy that has the biggest uh health, and then they have other people to pop up that have smaller health bars, like little enemies. I see, I see. Cool, love it. Right. Um, actually, I'm gonna see about turning off VSync again and seeing if that'll fix some of my graphical issues. Okay, well, audio stutter as soon as I did that. That's not great. 'Tis not a good start. Yeah, that was kind of wild with like with the French people. that was really weird. Like, you weren't here for the beginning of it, but they raided me, and like, it wasn't like that many people, so it was clearly also a small creator, and
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing
like I guess you could technically go back and check the chat logs, but like it was so strange. Like they started off like kind of chill, and then I think they started asking me if I knew French, and then it just kind of went a little downhill from there. Okay, I think I generally remember the stamina thing. It's kind of like Epona in Ocarina of Time, where it's like if you use up the last carrot, it takes forever for the carrots to fill back up. But if you stay on one carrot, it regenerates pretty quickly. Okay, can you fuck off? Well, I'm more so remembering. Like, there's definitely a better way to do this. I am not doing this. Fuck me. I'm not the most not understanding. This is not. I'm not locked in right now. You're learning, you're adapting, and we love it. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Could you imagine if I talked that way as soon as the French people came in? I wonder if they would even have asked if I was trans. They'd be like, oh my god, like, oh, welcome. Oh my god, I'm so happy for you guys. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh. Okay, cool. Also, awesome, great. Oh my god, like they just hit me so hard. Oh my god. They're bullying me. Why? But one thing that you did miss, Love, is I think that Astra person is they are a trans creator, like a trans content creator, whatever. I think I do actually watch them, or like have watched them. Like I'm pretty sure they were just looking for like low view trans creators or trans streamers, and they just kind of popped in. But I recognize the name, and I'm gonna check my follow list after this to see. But you know, like I feel like I've seen their YouTube videos or something.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Basically, I was debating whether or not I should stream or edit, and editing just sounds awful right now, but also I ended up having to spend like over an hour doing settings and shit. So like I feel like editing would have been more interesting. But by the time I had already had to deal with all of like my computer issues, I was just like I cannot give up right now because A, I'm a fucking stubborn bitch, and B, well, I'm in the middle of an unpausable boss battle right now, and I just died, so, okay, fine. Distract me with your fat ass, I understand. Hello, goodbye. If you wish that this recording went on for longer, you can blame yourself. Why does none of my fucking hotkeys work?